I'm Dom Del Rosso, test director with NASA's Reduced Gravity Airplane. How can I help you?
We need to learn more about astronauts and how they live and work in space.
Well, they train in many different ways. One of the ways is aboard our KC-135, the Weightless Wonder.
Why do you call it the Weightless Wonder?
The KC-135 is an airplane we can use to simulate the free fall of zero gravity so the astronauts can experience weightlessness.
How do you simulate weightlessness in an airplane?
Well, we fly a series of huge arcs in the sky we call parabolas. It's kind of like riding a giant roller coaster in the sky.
I learned about parabolas in math, and I love roller coasters.
Well, then you would love the KC-135. We start at an altitude of about 24,000 feet and climb to make an arc. When the plane reaches the top of the arc at about 33,000 feet, it dives back towards the Earth. Anyone inside the airplane is also falling at the same rate that we're diving. This causes the people to float around inside.
That's really cool. Do they float for very long?
Not really, only for about 20 or 25 seconds in zero G. However, we can change the parabola to simulate either the gravity of Moon or Mars, and they last a little bit longer.
So how does this help the astronauts to train for space?
Well, it gives the astronauts a chance to see how their bodies will react and adapt to weightlessness, as well as give them a chance to practice with their experiments before they fly. We can also use it to verify and help design new hardware for the astronauts to use later on.
I get sick when I ride roller coasters. Do people ever get sick on the KC-135?
Well, yes, occasionally an astronaut will get sick, and that's why sometimes people call it the vomit comet, but it doesn't happen all that often.